Okay, so it is Saturday, May the 3rd, and I'm going to make another video to show you where the plants are. You could see that they're pretty tall now. It's been 2 weeks since my last video, 2 weeks since I've given them any fertilizer. And they've had the 2 waterings since then, one last week. And I watered them last Saturday, and so it's been a week since I've watered them. Now I want to do a little science experiment here, and like what I always do during the course of the week is I just pick up a pot and I kind of measure in my head. I think, okay, that's heavy, so I know it doesn't need watering. I also like this one's very heavy actually. So some of them use the water much quicker than others, and before I do that, I left this leaf here on purpose because all week long, like every day I come down here, I come down 2 or 3 times a day and I look at them. I have to work, of course, but before I go to work and after I come home, and like I'll take a look, like I just see this leaf over here. Like I don't like the leaves on the soil. It becomes nutrient for little bugs. It attracts little bugs actually, and I have had issues with that in the past. So I just have a little garbage bag over here, and as I'm going, if I see one, I just pick it up and I put it in the garbage bag. I want all the tops of the soil to be completely clean. So that's something that I always will do. Now, I start to wonder how much of a difference does it make between watering, like with the pot and the soil. How much does that weigh? So how many grams does this pot? It's a new pot, but just the same as these ones. And I just put soil in about the same amount that I have. So I can see that it's 391 grams. I mean, that's pretty close to 400. So in my head, I could say, hey, 400 grams, that's no watering and no plant, nothing. So, I mean, the plant is going to waste something, obviously, but I'm still going to say, for example, this one, I'm going to water it. I haven't watered these plants yet. I'm going to water them today, but I wanted to do this before I did that. So this one, 450 grams. So I say this weighs about 50, it's got about 50 grams worth of plant. Well, I don't know what I can say about that, but with the plant and the water, because it's still heavier, I could tell by lifting it. And this is really heavy. But it's a tiny little plant, so that kind of makes sense. So here, this is like 544 grams. So, I look at that, hey, it's about 140 grams. Obviously, it's the same pot and the same soil. The soil might be a little bit more, but really, now with all the weight of the water in there, and this plant can't weigh much, and for sure, this weighs nothing up here. I want to make sure I'm focused on it. So that tells you that, like, I don't really want to water this one. I don't want to overwater them because that's really bad, especially for pepper plants. They really don't like that. So I thought I would just show that. So nice little tip to keep your soil clean when you're doing your plants, because I'm imagining that if you're watching this, you might be interested in germinating seeds and growing your own plants. And it certainly is fun and very enjoyable to do. But I mean, I don't have the scale down here. I never do that. But I thought I would bring it down because I was just kind of curious myself how much of a difference that really makes. I'm not going to weigh them all, but this one, that's 500 grams. So it's approximately 100 grams worth of water in there. Now, once I water one, and let's just see if I could do this. Okay, so let's just pick a plant that I'll do this one, and 490. That's 100 grams, and it's pretty light. I'm going to operate my camera with my right hand, and now we're going to take this heavy watering can, and let's see if I could just give it a good watering here. What I consider to be a good watering, I think this plant needs it. So I might do this much. Also, if I pick up, if I see like I can see that the soil is drying on top. And when I see that, I feel like picking them up and checking them out. Now, okay, so this one I think is pretty well watered. So now it's 725 grams. So from 4, 5, 6, 325 grams, that's just the water, right? I mean, in any case, now there's water here, because it's fun. It's going to drain out, and then it'll soak it back up with time. And it's got 5 grams worth of water sitting on it. Okay, so I kind of missed a step in there. But if I wanted to be really a little more scientific and exact, then I would weigh them. But you know, with like 70 plants or whatever I've got here, 68 plants, 68 pots probably. That's a lot. I don't really feel like I'm ever going to do that. It's time consuming enough watering them all. I'm going to give them all a good watering now, but I won't torture you by making you watch that. And this is a long video actually. So thanks for bearing with me. Thanks for watching these videos. Like the last video got you know, a decent number of views, and I really appreciate that that so many people watched that. And I hope that everybody's coming back to follow the adventures of these plants. Thank you very much for your viewership. Thank you.